Will be arriving in the venue in any moment. So I request everyone to please make sure that you don't take out your phones out during the entire event. Please keep them on silent mode and keep them inside your bag. As shared by Santal sir, the event is very crisp for just 40 minutes. So please make sure your phones are not out. Our trustees generally don't appreciate the use of phone during any event. It's a kind reminder for everyone to please keep the phones inside the bag. Also, please maintain silence and decorum to the all. Each and every one of you is very clearly visible from here and from this stage. So please make sure you're not talking. I can still see few faces talking despite of being instructed. To those sitting on the first sofa, I hope you all know the meaning of staying quiet. Some rats are allowed here to speak, to relax for the earlier time when you were here, to be in a comfortable position. But now, since the guests have arrived and they will be here any moment, we request you all to please vacate the record of the hall. Requesting everyone to please maintain silence. Volunteers, please ensure that the students do not get up from their place and leave the hall. Despite of you all being here, we can see students going out out and coming in. No one will leave their place they when they started. To the last student, last 2 3 girls, please remain seated. The one in red, please remain seated. Please remain seated. What's the point of leaving the hall at the last moment? आज के इस पावन अवसर पर हम सभी के लिए यह अत्यंत सौभाग्य और गौरव का विषय है कि हमारे मध्य में आज रामकृष्ण विवेकानंद मिशन के एक पूजनीय सन्यासी विराजमान हैं। We feel really honored to welcome our respected chief guest, Param Pujya Swami Atmashraddhananda ji. Swamiji, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence. I will take the honor of introducing Swamiji to the audience. Initiated into spiritual life in the year 1984 by Revered Swami Vivekanand Maharaj, the 10th president of Ramakrishna Order, Swami Atmashraddhananda joined the Ramakrishna mission as a brahmachari in 1989 at its Bangalore center. And after spending 10 years in Bangalore, Beirut and Mysore centers, he received his final vows of sannyas in 1999 from Swami Vivekanand Maharaj, the 13th president of Ramakrishna Order. He spent 12 years in the Chennai Ramakrishna Math as the editor of its English monthly spiritual and cultural magazine titled The Vedanta Kesari, and also as the guide for Vivekanand Studies Circle, IIT Madras, where he used to take weekly sessions of Vedic chanting, meditation, reading from Swami Vivekanand's teachings, and discussion on personality development, Indian culture, and other training subjects. From 2016 to 2018, Pujya Swamiji served as one of the instructors of Brahmachari Training Center at Beirut and also conducted regular sessions on meditation and Swami Vivekanand's teaching for group of students in faculty at IIT Khar. Since the year 2018 October, he has served as the head of Ramakrishna Mission Ashram at Kanpur, AUP, and also the guide for Vivekanand Samiti IIT Kanpur. For 7+ years, he conducted a weekly guided meditation and reading class for Vivekanand Samiti. Swamiji has extensively traveled to various parts of India and some European countries and has addressed audiences at Singapore, Berlin, and Vienna. He has edited, translated, compiled, and written more than 24 books in English on personality development based on Swami Vivekanand's ideology, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and Indian culture. Some of these books have been translated into a number of Indian languages. In October 25, Swamiji was elected as one of the trustees of Ramakrishna Math and a member of the governing body of Ramakrishna Mission. Swamiji सच में आपका व्यक्तित्व साधना सेवा और समर्पण का एक सुंदर संगम है. We heartily welcome you to today's program, and I request respected Mahesh Sir, the President Family Education Society, and Mahesh Chandana Sir, Vice President Family Education Society, to welcome Sir. हमारे लिए यह सौभाग्य का विषय है कि हमारे बीच रामकृष्ण मिशन से स्वामी विवेकानंद जी भी पधारे हैं. स्वामी जी, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन. मैं मनीषा सर से और प्रिंसिपल मैम से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि स्वामी जी का स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन. Requesting Mनीषा सर to please join in the presentation. Let us take this auspicious occasion forward to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests and now invite our respected principal, Dr. Vivekanand ma'am, to the welcome address.
Indeed, a very precious good morning to one and all present here. It gives me great pleasure to see today that KES Shroff College is achieving a different and a new milestone with the establishment of Swami Vivekanand Study Center in association with Ramakrishna, which is there at Khar. We all are aware about it. It's a wonderful place worth visiting. But I must say a few things. Personally speaking, sir, I am from Lucknow, and where I stay, there is a very big Ramakrishna Mutt there. You are from Kanpur and you must be knowing. Or Bachpan se bhi, there was a library, public library, which we used to visit very often as students when we were in school. And that was one facility seldom you find in any place, and that was under the aegis of Ramakrishna Param's Mutt, and also a hospital. So what I mean to say is this center, this Mutt strongly believes in not only strengthening character, but they are deeply involved in the service of humanity. And sir, we at KES Shroff College very strongly believe in character building. If you see our logo, sir, character is destiny was coined by our former principal, Dr. G. Ramachandran, who was the ardent admirer of Swami Vivekanand. And many a times in the staff room over a cup of tea, we used to discuss and we used to throw light on Swami Vivekanand's principles and teachings. बच्चों आप सभी लोगों ने कभी ना कहीं या तो इंग्लिश में या हिस्ट्री में कहीं ना कहीं विवेकानंद में आपने जरूर एक लेसन पढ़ा होगा. Vivekanand Swami is not new to us. We are all very much aware. A life gone too soon, and his very famous oration at the Parliament of Religions at Chicago is well remembered. And when he started his speech with Brothers and Sisters of America, people were so much overwhelmed. He got a standing ovation, where in fact he was not getting a chance to address. They thought Indians are kya bolenge. But today, we all know that he has left an indelible mark in the entire world for his views, for his principles, for his intellectual qualities. And today we are starting with this center. I am sure we will strongly take this concept forward. It is open to all, where not only that you will be doing a credit course on the teachings of Swami Vivekanand, but you will learn a lot of things in this center. I am sure a lot of ideas will be nourished. Character, many things in our college, sir, whether it comes to personality, we have a concept of K school, the finishing school. We have centers of excellence, we are doing a lot of things. But with this center being there, we will be better, we will be in a better position to guide our students. And I'm sure dear students, lot of positive learnings today. It is an era of technological advancement, so much penetration that we are having so many social and ethical challenges. So focusing and learning from this center, I'm sure, will make you a good human being and a good nation builder. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Every initiative that has started with your addresses always feels very nice. Thank you so much. And now I take the honor of inviting the mentor whose unwavering commitment to quality education and value-based learning continues to strengthen the legacy of this institution. And I respectfully invite the very respected Mahesh sir of Tamil Education Society, our inspiration, to please deliver a welcome address, special address.
Namaskar. Why we start with Namaskar? Because Almighty resides in you, resides in me, and everywhere. So our culture talks about Namaskar. I go down to your Chetan Atma, to all of you, Namaskar. It is our culture. You have a mobile with you. What you should do now? To put it on silent. How many mobiles do you have? How many? You guys say two, then am I wrong? is the one which is not steady. Now, is your mind steady or Mumbai? All of us have mind or not? So, mind is also Mumbai. Now, that also requires steady. There is fundamental thing before any function or any lecture or to study in your classes or wherever you are, both mobile has to be silent. I am sure your mobile is not ready to listen, make it steady. KES has got good infrastructure, but the process is not to develop infrastructure. You know what is infrastructure? Infrastructure is all human beings inside steady. Unless it is great, you will not be great. Here, what is common in all of you? Only one thing which is common is all wants to be happy. Am I correct or not? Is there anyone here who doesn't want to be happy? कोई है यहाँ जिसको दुखी होना है? सबको सुखी होना है? Irrespective of caste, creed, color, religion, everyone wants to be happy. But how will you be happy? And that is what we are trying to work out with this process of teaching Vivekanand in our regular way. I wish you can understand. You will feel that I want to become an engineer, or I want to be a chartered accountant, I want to be a accountant. इसमें ये लफड़ा कहाँ से आया? अगर आपको सुखी सबको होना है और सुखी होने के लिए कुछ इंसाइट बदलना पड़ेगा. बाहर से जो आपको मिलने वाला है वो टेम्पररी सुख मिलेगा, आयु सुख मिलने वाला नहीं. सूरज का प्रतिदिन बहुत वाटर बॉडी में पड़ता है, जहाँ स्वच्छ पानी में वहाँ प्रतिदिन मिलता है. जब तक हमारा सॉफ्टवेयर है, you know we are computing ourselves. This is a hardware and this is a software. And all other software are different. And garbage in is garbage out. हमारे सॉफ्टवेयर में जितने वायरसेस होंगे वो हमारे व्यवहार में आएंगे, हमारे बिहेवियर में आएंगे. And if you want to be happy, then the work has to be on this software, taking this virus. And that is what Vivekanand teaches. What Vivekanand did, he talked about what Dr. Swami just said, brothers and sisters of America. Before that, it was just the address of ladies and gentlemen. So there is an alienation between me and you. You are different, he is different, she is different. When you talk about brothers and sisters, then you make a belief that we have relations to each other. Though we are different, though we are different by religion, we are different by caste, female, पैसा नहीं है, दुखी है, सुखी है, मगर हम एक हैं. That is what Vivekanand said, and that brought the standing ovation from the middle class. Vivekanand thought that this is whole Vishwa is a Kutumbakam. वसुदेव कुटुंबकम ये हमारी भावना है, हमारे कल्चर है, इसीलिए हम इतने सालों से टिके. इसीलिए आज भी हम खड़े हुए हैं, विश्व को संदेश दे सकते हैं. उसका आपको ज्ञान होना चाहिए कि सुखी होना है, सुखी बनना है, अच्छा इंसान बनना पड़ेगा, अच्छा कैरेक्टर बनाना पड़ेगा. You want to be happy. And to be happy, you have to make others happy. When there is another, so how do you relation with others? You don't bother or you get other. That is only one question. If you don't bother, then you can't be happy. But if you consider someone as a brother, God is with you, God is with you. इस आवाज से मन से बंधन से काम करें. ईश्वर ने सब सृष्टि बनाई है, तो हमारा सृष्टि के साथ में लोगों के साथ में जो संबंध है, वो संबंध हमें हमारे जीवन में उत्पन्न पड़ेगा. हमें खुद अपने आप को पूरा करने का बनना पड़ेगा, स्वच्छ बनना पड़ेगा, अच्छा बनना पड़ेगा. Then it will be possible that it will be happy. This whole process, Swami coming here from all the way to the beginning games, not coming here. The objective is this: let us be happy, make people happy, make this our great nation. Thank you.
you so much, sir. And now I welcome the dedicated torch bearer of the ideals of Swami Vivekananda, Param Pujya, Swami Atmashraddhananda Maharaj, to shower his pearls of wisdom on your ways. Pujya Swami.
Before I begin, I shall invoke the blessings of Swami Vivekananda. Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Taparine Asato Ma Satkamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Pritamgamaya. My very grateful thanks to Sri Vaishali for this beautiful initiative that has been taken at this temple. My greetings to all those who are present here on the stage, to Swami Vivekananda, all the faculty members here, and the future of your country, and the future of your family, and the future of this nation, and the future of this world, all of you. My very dear young friends, we are extremely grateful and we are very happy that this initiative of introducing Swamiji's idea to the youth by forming Vivekananda Center for Studies, Vivekananda's Study Center is being by opening this very important institution in Mumbai. I think this is one of its kind in Mumbai or perhaps in India. I must congratulate you for your initiative. Swami Vivekananda's words have influenced generations of thinkers, generations of leaders, generations of people who have been engaged in nation building or making better humanity, especially in India and outside India also. Within India, for instance, Swamiji passed away in 1902, almost 130 or 25 years back. But after his passing away, so many freedom fighters in India. One of the very well-known names of them is Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. We drew so much of inspiration from Swamiji when he was a teenager. Later, Mahatma Gandhi, he also read Swamiji's works. And the great Rabindranath Tagore, many people have read and found that Swamiji's teachings have so much potential to guide human beings to become better human beings. And also to provide a proper destination for the human kind. We must not forget that Swamiji is not somebody who lived only in history or 100 and odd years back. He is a living presence. So we monks, Swamiji is here, there are many more monks. How do we come in here? We are all influenced by his personality, by his message. The Ramakrishna mission, which is there in Khar, all of you are welcome there. There we have a temple, we have a library, we have a hospital, and other things. You can come for our, we have a study circle there also, Vivekananda study circle, every Sunday morning students come there and take part in that. So, like this Ramakrishna mission is present in different parts of Maharashtra as well as all over India. Nearly 300 places the Ramakrishna mission branches are there in India and as well as around 27, 28 countries. Because all the inspiration is Swami Vivekananda. So Swami Vivekananda's ideas are there to make us understand what life is. Now all of you are in college. Not everyone goes to college.
people who drop into it, and their number is quite large. They start studying, but due to various factors, including finance or economic or family factors or other things or disease or whatnot, a number of places, they do not go to college. But you have come to college. And added to that, now after your college studies, you are looking for a placement, you have to stand on your feet. Why are you doing all this? One day we all will become old. All the young people here will one day become old. And in between they will contribute to the society or they will become a burden to the society. Are we becoming a burden to the society or are we contributing to the well-being of the society? That requires that we should have a deep understanding of life, of excellence in life, of what is the purpose of human life. All this you find in Swami Vivekananda's teachings. Swami Vivekananda's famous words are that my goal in life is to help mankind manifest their inherent divinity. In each one of us, that inherent divinity is there, and that must be manifested in life. There are two ways this divinity is manifested. One is through excellence in whatever we do. We should not become mediocres. There should be excellence in what we do. Any field of life, beginning with simple things as making a home, even how do we take a broomstick and clean a place? There's an excellence involved in that. Or become a carpenter, or a gardener, or a driver, or a computer engineer, or a scholar, or a thinker, or a writer, or you become an accountant, or become a leader. There should be excellence in that. Why somehow manage things? Why only do jugaad? Why not think of some excellence? This is what ideas Swami Vivekananda kept, and this is how our inner divinity is manifest. Second thing which he said, the excellence or manifestation of divinity is to the kind of human beings we become, which means character building. What is character building? Is character building something that is happening in the quietness of your room? You close your room, you have your mobile, you are watching. Is that character building? Yes, to some extent there is influence of that. But more than that, character building is determined and is influenced by when we live with others, our interactions with others, how we live with them. Contemplative life, really thinking, you can be in your room. But when it comes to character building, we have to deal with other human beings. Do we cheat them or do we never cheat them? Do we respect them? Do we love them? Do we give them space to grow? Do we attend to their needs? Do we use any bad words against them? Do we do something behind them? All that determines what our character is. Our character influences all these things. So character is known when there is no temptation. Even then also our character should be shining. We need a good character always. Good character is like a strong something without which only excellence in life, in the external life will not happen. What is the use of having excellence when it will finally end up in violence, in misery, in pain? It should always be a source of strength. In Swami Vivekananda, we have three things which, as you go about studying his life, you find. First is his extraordinary personality. He was gifted. He was a genius in many, many ways. He was a great thinker. In those days when he was in college, he used to study Western philosophy on his own. And there were times when he even corresponded with some of the philosophers of those days in Europe. And they were surprised at the depth of his thinking. But then he was not satisfied only with Western philosophy. He wanted something more solid, but that is only intellectualism. In Western philosophy, you have more of arguments, deductive logic, etc. But Swamiji wanted what we call as the archer our acharan should improve, our behavior, our life should improve. For that, we have to turn to our own roots. And he fortunately came in touch with Ramakrishna when he was a young boy. He was hardly 18, 19 when he came in touch. And he did not accept his teacher so quickly. He had to struggle with him. He would question him. And then finally, when it came, he understood that he had come to the right place. And his own personality, there was so much of power of concentration, power of taking up something and doing it wholly, power, extraordinary power of memory. There are instances when Swamiji takes up a book and he is able to cite from that book without the physical presence of that book, passages after passages. This is the power of memory which all require, and many other things. So his own personality, that is one thing. Second thing was his extraordinary understanding of life. And this he presented to us in the light of Vedanta. He himself was a great student of Vedanta. He had studied various systems of thinking in the world, but finally he found it was Vedanta. Vedanta means it teaches us, that philosophy teaches us that each one of us is divine. There is so much of potential in all of us. So that he presented when the best. He spoke extensively on these things, and they are available in the form of now books. There are around 9 volumes of his writings, as well as interviews and poems, and letters, which are all in those 9 volumes. Especially when he returned to India, he gave a series of lectures. I understand many of you have that. Lectures to Colombo to Almora. So lectures of Colombo to Almora, the basic book on which contains his lectures given after he came to India. They are also known as the Indian lectures. They are simply extraordinary as far as their text is concerned. There was a time in India when many freedom fighters used to carry a copy of that book. Third thing was about Swamiji, that his very, very extraordinary love for India. And this love was not simply somebody stands up on the stage and says, I love India. That's not that. He actually translated it to reality. One of them was he translated that love by following the Ramakrishna mission. An organization which has been doing this work for the last 130 years, 1897, Swamiji founded Ramakrishna mission, and doing extensive work in the field of education, medical care, tribal development, publication of books, intellectual work, or carrying the message of Vedanta to different parts of the world. We have monks who have been conducting sessions in Vedanta across it. Say America, we have 50 centers in Australia, in Brazil, in Argentina, South Africa, different countries. They have been very silent. The Ramakrishna mission will not find much into the news, because one of the motto is silent, slow, but sincere service to others. So that is one way he translated this. Second way he translated this love for India was to talk. He once asked Mahatma Gandhi, Ravindranath Tagore, he said, Sir, you have spoken about Swami Vivekananda and India and all that, I want to know about India. You suggest anything? He said, yes. If you want to understand India, read Vivekananda. This Rabindranath Tagore's advice to Roma Rola, love for India, this is another way he presented it. He said, the purpose of all education should be man-making, making true type of human beings. If the man-making is not there, if we are only making machines for earning money in the form of engineers and doctors and various professionals, then we have failed in in our duty to educate others. And true human beings must have compassion, must have feeling, must be service-minded. We must be interested in doing good to others. And this interest must translate into service. These are a few things that I thought on this opening day and share with you all. I hope out of this center will come up not only people who are scholarly, who also come up with some original ideas after reading Swamiji's, but they become very commendable, respectable leaders of the society. Once again, I congratulate everyone present here and thank you all of you for participating.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. Your words have really inspired us to think deeper, serve better, and try to become a better human being. With this, we now come to the formal end of today's event, and I will take the honor of delivering the formal vote of thanks. As we come to the close of this memorable and inspiring occasion, on the behalf of Center of Indian Knowledge System, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to respected guests, Param Swami Atmashraddhananda ji and Param Swami Vivekanand. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, for blessing us. Your presence has added a deeper meaning to this event. Our sincere thanks to our inspiring management, with special mention of Sri Mahesh sir and Sri Mahesh sir for their valuable presence and also for their unwavering support for all the initiatives. A special word of thanks to the anchor of our ship, our respected principal ma'am. Ma'am, only your leadership, guidance, and dedication has transformed this vision into reality today. A heartfelt thanks to the strong pillars of the institution, academic and administrative advisor Dr. KES Shroff sir, and our respected vice principals for their always present support and for making every initiative so comfortable. My heartfelt appreciation to the entire IKS team, student volunteers, and especially our able leader, Dr. Samrat Srivastava sir, for all the efforts taken behind the scenes that has made today's event so seamless and successful. And finally, a thanks to all the teachers and student participants for their gracious and enthusiastic presence. Thank you for being a part of this historic meeting. आज का समारोह भले ही अपने समापन की ओर अग्रसर हो रहा है, क्योंकि सेंटर ऑफ विवेकानंद स्टडीज की यात्रा आज से आरंभ हो रही है. स्वामी विवेकानंद के शब्दों में arise, awake and stop till the goal is reached. This message is something we begin with. आइए हम सब इस संदेश को अपने जीवन का संकल्प बनाएं. इसी मंगल कामना के साथ आज के कार्यक्रम का हम समापन करते हैं. आप सभी का धन्यवाद. I request our duty to please step forward for the group photograph so that we can capture this beautiful moment.
John, we can join.